back on the trail. Hope everyone's having a good week. I know I am. It's been kind of a quick week, which is pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely kind of flown by. It looks dark. I mean, it is dark, but it's not as dark as it has been the last couple times that we've been here. But we did get here a little bit a little bit later, I guess, than we have been. Typically, I've been getting here about 4:30ish, and yeah, it's about 5 in the morning, so we're about 30 minutes late this morning. But it's all good. It's probably not good that I come as early as I have. Just with maybe like police. Yeah, you're probably not supposed to come to the park that early in the morning. They want you from dusk to dawn or dawn to dusk. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good either way. Ben and I were getting our steps in today. Had a goal to hit 100,000 steps this week. It's I'm on pace to do that. But definitely needed to have a strong day today, because I think we got a busy night ahead of us. Nora starts soccer tonight, so she got her first practice. That's probably going to eat up most of the night. Yeah, man. I know I put out the little episode, Be a Noticer. And I had some nice success with that yesterday. Just noticing things and kind of keeping my head space present. And yeah, man, felt like it was one of the best days I've had in a long time. I think your good and bad days are determined by you, really, by your thinking of it, And, if you're constantly worried about stuff, maybe you're gossiping, maybe you're complaining a lot, your bad days are going to stack up, because you're pinning it against yourself. But on the other hand, if you're positive, you are uplifting the people around you, you're just giving love and accepting things for what they are, you'll see more good. You'll have more good days than you will bad. So, yeah, man, So I found myself recently just trying to have more good days than bad. Of course, we all go through things. There's a lot of life to be lived, but you know, I think as long as we are doing our best and we're trying, you know, we'll ultimately get the life we want to live. Come on, bud. Oh, leave it. Leave it.
Morning.
How you doing?
All right.
Ben is always trying to go after that dog. What's cool, man, is so just being a noticer, that gentleman and his dog are usually the only ones here in the mornings. So I actually beat him this morning. Not that it's a race, but good to see him here. He seems like a nice gentleman. But yeah, man, it was wild the other day, and I know I did an episode or whatever, a video. I got here before him, and I was literally the only person here. And I mean, you saw it was dark, it was foggy, it was chilly. It's a little eerie when it's that dark. Yeah, man. Either way, life is good, baby. Got a new song dropping tomorrow. And I uploaded the album for release on Friday the 21st of August. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I know I've been kind of talking about it, but been having some issues with my distribution, mainly DistroKid. Yeah, man, just seems like every time I upload a release, I've had some, you know, just some pushback, and it's definitely annoying. But again, it's how you see it. You know, it just makes the release that much better when it finally does come out, because you know that you've had to jump through hurdles to get where you're at. It's all good. This part of the trail here always smells really nice. I don't know if that's like honeysuckle or what it is. Ben here, he's got to pee on everything. Tries to mark his territory as much as he can. Yeah, man. You know, something just so calming about being outside. You know. Yeah, we can hit the gym 1,000 times. But sometimes there's just no better feeling than to just be outside in nature. Yeah, honestly, it's my favorite. Especially like when it's not too hot. Yeah, a little warm, a little chilly. That's literally my favorite thing. Um, especially like early fall. That chill hits the air and man, just feels so good. But it's also weird here at this park on this trail because there's points in the trail where it like gets real hot, but then other points where it's like, you know, you get these like cold bursts of wind, or like just these cold bursts, really, if that makes any sense. It's probably something to do with like where the sun sits all day. But either way, definitely kind of interesting. Yeah, you know, I've always kind of been a believer of like the paranormal, supernatural. And you know, sometimes you wonder like, is these cold bursts? It's like a spirit walking with me. Who knows? I don't really feel like that too much on the trail itself, but when I'm down there by the river, kind of where we started, that's where I feel it the most. Just like, it's not a bad feeling. It's more or less just like just a little bit heavier over there. Like, you know, almost as if somebody's over there. Really. Yeah, I don't know. At least I haven't seen anybody down there while I'm here. I mean, of course it's dark, but you know, that's just kind of the feeling you get when you're down there by the river. Then I've also heard, you know, like the water holds spirits. So who knows? It could just be the water, the energy coming off the water. Either way, kind of cool. I don't know that we would ever be able to do like a ghost hunt over here. And I do have some ghost hunt videos. If you look up Shadow Hounds, the Shadow Hounds playlist, that is our ghost hunt team. We haven't been able to do many, but the ones that we've done, I feel like we've had some decent success. Come on, bud. Ben likes to smell everything and pee on everything. He's a good boy though. He can actually keep up. Our other dog, Dale Bear, he can only go so long, man, then he's done. He might be able to do 2 laps around, whereas I feel like Ben can do 3 or 5. But yeah, man, yeah, I would like to do another ghost hunt here soon. It's hard to find places. Of course, you could do a ghost hunt anywhere because there's spirits everywhere. But it's always nice when you can, find like a creepy house or, a real quiet basement, something of that nature. It is a little tough to do them outside because there's just a lot of sound. And yeah, man, anytime there's a lot of sound, it is like a disturbance to your video. So, especially when you're doing a ghost hunt, you're trying to listen for EVPs and everything else. And yeah, so it is nice to. It's better to, be somewhere where it's really quiet, and it's hard to find, really. We found a couple over the years, but it is also dangerous too, because you are going in a place that, come on, man, that you don't know, and I'm gonna pause real quick. Ease it. Come on, bud. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. That gentleman was passing. But yeah. Yeah, when you go into these places, it can be dangerous. It's kind of the risk that you take whenever you're doing a ghost video. We've gone into abandoned houses where, you never know. I mean, there could be squatters, there could be dangerous things, glass. Plus, technically, you are trespassing. So, you just have to be, not to break the law or anything, but you do have to be very, very careful when you do that. And, that has created some nerve-wracking moments for us. And then also, when you're going into places that are highly, highly paranormal, it's dangerous because you don't know what's down there. And we've been into some highly paranormal places. But yeah, man, Maddie and I, we have been talking because it seems like every spooky season, like October time or Halloween season, we always try to do one or two, and it's always kind of fun. It's interesting. And yeah, like I said, we've caught some cool stuff before in the past. So yeah, man, go check our videos out, Shadow Hounds. If you're into that kind of stuff. you may just think we're crazy, which that's fine too. My bad. I'll show you where I'm talking about, where it gets a little creepy. You know, it's starting to lighten up. You can see the sun coming up off in the distance there. But it is still dark. I mean, this is still my view without the light. But yeah, man, it's up here. And it's just, it's dark over there, and I know there's a bunch of animals. And then, I know I've walked down there in the daytime, like down by the river, along the rocks there, and we've seen, like campsites and stuff down there, like old bonfires, where people had literally just left. Like the embers of the fire were still going. So that also kind of adds to it. You know, sometimes it's not even the ghostly spirits that are the scariest. Sometimes it's just other people. You almost have to like make yourself known that you're there. But yeah, I mean, even just now, like I said, that heavy feeling and that rush of like cold. Like I've literally just got hit with a burst just now. And yeah, I mean, right here is, on the other side of these trees over here, is the river. You might be able to hear it. Might just sound like wind. It's always kind of wild too. You shine your light in these trees and a bunch of little eyes are staring up at you. Little raccoons and deer and stuff. But yeah, man. And then, you know, they always say like the Native American presence was real heavy in this part of this part of the state, really, state of Ohio, especially along the rivers. So, you know, that's one thing I've learned to never ever mess with is Native American spirits. You know, you acknowledge their presence, but you just pay respect more or less. You don't try to disturb anything, or, you know, you just want to pay your respects. So, I know it might sound crazy to some people who don't believe necessarily in the paranormal stuff, but I have personally witnessed things, and I just have a little bit more experience with it. I'm not an expert, but I do have experience enough to know the correct way of doing things and the incorrect way of doing things. And I always try to err on the side of the correct way of doing things. more or less out of love and curiosity than like, you know, out of like spite or just trying to do things for money, if that makes sense. So, you know, because it's my opinion that spirits, you know, they were once a living being, so they know right from wrong just as much as you do, and they know and can feel your intentions just as if you were trying to communicate with somebody else, you know. And if you're trying to use them for content, they can feel it. And yeah, it's just not a good thing to do. So it's weird, man. This episode turned into a paranormal explanation. It's all good. It's like that sometimes. I think I'm going to pause it here because, yeah, I don't want to just keep rambling on. And honestly, this is my third video this week, so I'm sure you guys are getting tired of it, hearing me babble. Yeah, man, thanks for taking a walk with us this morning. And I know Ben, he's ready to keep going. This is our second lap. Come on, bud. But yeah, man, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And check out our new song dropping tomorrow. And yeah, you know, we'll talk soon. Spooky season's here, baby. Let's get it. Much love. You guys have a good day.